Oh, hi. Hello?
Sorry.
Can you
Sorry.
all right, can you get it together? We're doing big things over here now.
Sorry, I had a lot of things going on at one time. I just stopped something. So we're sorry. Hi. Mal, are you typing in Spanish in there?
Yes, she did. Hi, everyone. Hi, Delina. Hi, Mel. Hi, Petunia.
Back to English. Okay. Whew.
How was everyone? I don't know why our there we go. Whoa. There we go. Happy Sunday. And good to see you. Thanks for coming in today. Let me grab a quick sip of my drink. All right, sorry. No. We're good. Jennifer.
I'm so hungry.
Thanks guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. So happy Sunday.
What have y'all been?
I'm trying to cool here. So what we're going to be doing today, I've been deciphering. You like that? I've been deciphering my notes from last week so that I can be all ready for this week. So I've been working on that all afternoon. It takes me forever. Sadly, I can't even read my own handwriting, which is great that I'm doing this because I fear that my handwriting is like a serial killer anyway.
I think both of ours.
Oh, I have the hiccups. Sorry. Goodness gracious. Excuse me. Thanks, Delina. So I've been going through and doing that all day today and finding it really interesting to read back some of the stuff. You know, your memory's jogged again. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. They did not say that. Hey, Missy. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure to have you around. I really appreciate it. There's my Shifty. Good vibes to you, my love. How are you? So with this week being, all week we have the trial for Rachel Morin. Well, I'm going to say this. It's justice for Rachel Morin. It's a trial for Victor Martinez-Hernandez. Which we hope justice will be served. And like I said, the confidence I have in the state's attorney is I have a lot of confidence in her and her team, not just her, but her team. So today I thought might be Mama Puffin, me too, man. I'm so like, I say my prayers all day long. Please let this be what we need for Rachel's family and friends to begin to heal. Because right now there's no healing. It's very difficult to see. What are you typing?
I touched my keyboard.
Okay.
I was
All
ready.
right.
I'll translate it later. It meant
Okay.
message. Sorry, it was an
Okay. Let me get my screens all organized here. So I thought it might be, oopsie, message.
I literally have.
No, it's not a secret, Mal. Thank you.
I literally have our spreadsheet tab pulled up on it, and then I went in and I found my handwritten notes from going through all this.
Yeah, did you? Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
Stapled them together.
No, Mal, we can talk about it. You can talk about it in chat, whatever. It's cool. I'm down. It's no secret. I announced it last night. I got an invitation, or I received an invitation to speak, to be on News Nation with Ashley Banfield, potentially tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Just speaking about the trial. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I look forward to it. If there's so many trials starting this week that potentially I could get bumped for another day, but the invitation has been extended and I have accepted it. So at some point, as soon as I find out more, I believe tomorrow afternoon, we'll post it out. So I'm like I said, I'm very excited, and I feel very honored that they asked, and we're going to keep the focus on Rachel Morin. So today, as much as I loathe going over this video, oh, thank you, Mal. That means the most. It really does. It really means the most. It is, where'd she go? And she's gone. She gone. Come back. Where's she going? So as much as I don't like this human, yeah, thanks. Oh, she said be right back. Okay. As much as I don't want to go over or give any attention to Victor Antonio Martinez-Hernandez, hey, NorCal, thanks for coming in. You'll be sharing it everywhere. Thanks. I appreciate that. As much as I don't want to focus on him and I want to always keep the focus on Rachel, I think it's necessary to watch this body cam video because you get an idea of what and who you're dealing with here, and the level of, well, there's just a couple surprises that when I turned it on really quick, I've only watched this one time because it literally makes I'm not kidding you when I tell you it makes my stomach curdle. Like, I really don't like watching him. I prefer to not give him attention, like I said, but I think that this is interesting and important to watch to see how he reacts. Pay attention to the things that he says, quote unquote, and the language that he uses. I think those are things that are very important. I'm trying to wait for LFT because I'm not sure what happened. She lost her connection. But yeah, we're going to go through this. It's an hour and a half. You haven't seen it. Well, be prepared. I hope you haven't eaten yet. He's dirty and gross. They also, I mean, I say this over and over again. They claim he's 5'9", but just take a look around at the people around him and tell me he's 5'9". The one thing I want to state is the Tulsa Police Department has done. Hey, MK, welcome in. It is great to have you. I'm really glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. It would be a lot without losing LFT. I'm actually, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to get one of those. I have an extra air tag. I'm just going to put it on her. He is like 4'9". But I don't know where she is. So I'm going to start this. We may have to do 2 parts because the actual video itself is an hour and a half long. And frankly, I don't know if I have an hour and a half to watch this guy carry on. She won't notice. So without further ado, let me share my screen and also let me know if there is sound. Let me switch to my other monitor. You guys doing okay on a Sunday over here? Can you guys hear anything? No, probably not. Can you? Okay, you can see that, correct? Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome in. MK, it is really, really good to have you back at Decipher. I have to tell you. I've seen you around the streets, and it's just really nice to have you pop in. I really do feel very honored. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so everybody can see this. Let me know if you can hear it, please, when I hit play.
Live news.
It's the best time. I mean, how could you argue?
And more. Fox Local is built for you on your phone,
on
your TV, as local as you are. Fox Local.
Can you guys hear this? Okay, there's no sound in the beginning. Hold, please. We're good? Okay. So I want you to focus. See her right there? I love her. I have a girl crush on Officer Delmont. I think she is just amazing. So they're going into the Los whatever gross sports bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as they have pinged his phone, and this is where they found him. So they're going in to arrest him now. The gentleman on the left is really cool as well. $5.9, really? Okay, hold on. I'm getting a message. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, good gravy. Okay. Thanks, Mal. Oh my gosh. Hey, I just got a message Mallory found out from LFT. I need you guys to put some prayers up for her. She just had a family situation literally happen. You sent your podcast to your friend from Rising Sun, and they're sharing it with their friends. That's really kind. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. I will now. Thank you very much. Please say a prayer for LFT's family member. Apparently this just happened. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, geez, Louise. We're going to go on for a few minutes. Mallory, keep me posted because we may have to do an abrupt ending on this. Okay, Mal, you can totally come up. If you have the link, just come on up. No, it's possible. Oh, thanks, Amber Peckin. I really appreciate that. We're gonna have Mallory come up for now, and she can talk through this with me, and we'll see how things are going. Whether I'm gonna continue or not. I hate to tell you, I just feel terrible, and I'm a family first kind of girl. So if I'm a little bit distracted, LFT is my family, and I'm very concerned right now. Hey, daycare mama. Thanks for coming in. All right, we're gonna play this for a few more minutes. You can watch him. The first part of this is really, when I say entertaining, I'm sick and twisted, but really the most entertaining for me.
Sí o no?
No, ¿Tengo foro? ¿Ah? No?
I don't know if you guys heard that, but they're asking, where's your telephone? Telephono? And he's like, no. Meanwhile, he handed it to the bouncer. It doesn't go far.
All right. Any ID? No? ¿Cómo se llama? Juan Carlos. ¿Ah? Juan Carlos. Jean Carlos. Ah.
Nombre?
Juan Carlos.
He's saying his name is Juan Carlos.
Nombre? October?
I love her. Pretty sure it's him. He is thinner. Remember, he's been out on the run for 10 months. It's him. Hi, Mel.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm still getting dressed, but I have my mic up on the thing so I can chat.
Thanks, man, for doing this. Yes, we put some pants on. This is we need our pants in this podcast. I know that many people don't wear them, but we require pants.
I can't promise I'm going to put pants on, but I will put something on.
All right. Well, we require pants here at Decipher. So.
Shit.
Hold, please. We're going to continue.
Yes.
Oops, I'm trying to continue on the wrong page.
What's your real name?
Nombre. No. Nombre.
Antonio?
Antonio. Antonio. Sí. No. That's it.
See that look? This is why I have such a girl crush on her. Because she is not afraid to stare him straight down, looking him in the eye. I love her. She
Looks
is.
like a boxer.
Doesn't she?
Ronda
I know.
Rousey.
Yes. I think she's prettier, though. I think she's much
Yeah.
prettier. And I just, this entire video, she's just such a badass. And I enjoy her so much. And in her, she's very professional. She doesn't take her professional hat off, but she gets a couple zingers in. So just pay attention. He's saying his name is Juan Carlos, and she's going, no, Antonio. Because Antonio is actually his middle name. And he's going, no. And she's going, yeah, it is.
Are they up there for trial?
I believe she is coming to testify. She's not here yet.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but yeah, I believe she'll come and testify. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hmm.
I didn't see his phone, so I asked the people sitting next to him. They said that I guess they took it. I don't know. They just said they took it.
Brian. You got your finger for it?
I told LFT that I love that this song's playing in the background.
This is a banger. I love this song so much.
We're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back in here.
One Hispanic male from Main Station 3522 East Virgin Place. 02 Swiss medians, one white female. Starting mileage is 50.
Kind of internal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can't really say.
He doesn't even look nervous.
He doesn't look nervous. And what's interesting is the two real arresting officers
Mm-hmm.
are female. The
Mm.
one standing next to him right now filming is female. And then Officer Delmont. I freaking, like, that was a little gift from Rachel. And I think, I don't know if Oklahoma or the marshals did that on purpose. They psych people out like that sometimes. I love that 2 female officers were the 2 to arrest him.
I do too.
That makes me, I just love that. And he doesn't look nervous, even though on the inside, I bet he's quivering.
Well, I almost wonder if he didn't think it was about Rachel, if he just thought it was about something.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah, that's the other guy. Is there 2 guys inside?
They're trying to locate his phone is what they're doing right now.
Where was it found?
One of his friends had it and they gave it to the bouncer. He handed it off.
Yeah.
¿Su nombre?
Juan Carlos.
Okay. Número de teléfono? ¿Teléfono? ¿No teléfono?
Isn't that how they tracked him there, though?
Yeah. Yeah. I know that makes me. When I first watched this, I was very nervous watching it. That's his phone.
Yeah, here in a minute. Over, help me. We got
I think it would depend on if they were there before or after the cops got there. That would make me more
Well,
nervous.
I just feel like they're so close to.
Yeah. I'd stand there. I'd bring my vacuum out onto the board.
I would too.
How do you open it?
Oh, it's not my phone.
See, it's asking for 4 numbers.
No, not mine. Mm-mm. I don't know anything about it.
Ellos están en una investigación, so tenemos que hablar con ellos porque si no, tenemos un problema. Let me call the phone hand because can't say all the problem, that's not the problem.
Let me call the phone.
Not him checking to see if it rings.
Dame el password. Dame el password. L. Y está. Ok. 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 Está ahí. Dale, L. Sí, pero de la otra. ¿Sí? Z. Sí, pero no, la otra. That's right. That out there. We get to figure out.
Well, he wants to talk to you again.
49.9.
We are going to be doing members only updates this week. So if you're not a member and you want to become a member, now's the time. It's a great time. We will do a little behind the scenes stuff for our members to thank them. If you're interested, we'd love to have you as a member of our channel. Thank you, Delina.
I was gifted a wonderful membership by you lovely ladies yesterday.
Yay!
The same time you
Yes.
gifted
Let me see if we have a spare speaker that can come here.
Yeah, if you got one. Just,
You can click that link and become a member, Missy. We'd love to have you. So I'm going to stop this really quick just so I can explain a couple of things. Right now they're looking at his phone, and some of the things, I'm going to pull my notes really quick. When they opened his phone and they looked in there, some of the things that were found on his phone were, I want to make sure I quote this correctly, were, where the heck did it go? I just took all these notes. Where did they go? Oh, here it is. Found on phone, Google Maps of surrounding areas of where his family lived here in Maryland and of Tulsa, Oklahoma. A dictionary.
I didn't realize that his family lived there.
Well, so when he came in December for the 4th time.
Yep.
I have strong feelings. Sorry, you guys. I just have strong feelings about that. 4 times he was able to get through. When he came in, he contacted an aunt who lived in Temple Hills, Maryland, which is Southern Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Contacted her, and she said, "Sure, strange boy from another country, come live with me." And so he did. So that's where he was staying initially when he came in December. He stayed there for a while. We don't know exactly when he left, but he just left, up and left one day. Left all this stuff there, just kind of up and left, disappeared.
How far is that from you guys? Like that area?
Let me tell you exactly, because hang on one second.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't want to.
Don't put your exact.
It's 40. It's 50 miles. It's an hour.
Oh, that's not bad though. That's not far at all. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. Yeah, 4 times is insane. The fact that he got in once and they were like, get out, and then he came back 3 more times is crazy. I mean, clearly, we know why. He was trying to escape the crime that he did in El Salvador. So that he was coming here to escape that. Oh, the things found on his phone. So Google Maps of surrounding areas of PG County and Tulsa, a dictionary with the words Belle, Air, Rachel, Morin with a G, YouTube videos, which is slightly concerning, about Rachel and the crime. Pictures of Rachel were found, and screenshots of articles about the crime were found, all in his phone.
So he knows you.
He does now.
Well.
I sit behind him.
Yeah.
And stare down his really, I have a hard time. I'm not even kidding when I tell you I have a hard time looking at him. I looked at his hands the other day, and it's like those are the hands that did this horrific crime. And I can't make sense of that. Like in my brain, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't compute. You know what I mean? Like these are the hands that write notes. Sure. But okay, just do what you have to do, LT. Come back if you can. If you can't, we understand. And if you want me to end it, let me know, because I will end this and hang out with you. Whatever you need, just let me know. You know, it's not a big deal. Yay, Missy! Thanks for becoming a member.
I think too, the reason that it could be so hard for you to comprehend seeing all that is just because you are not that type of person. So to you, like, you can't comprehend it. So it's so much harder to see the hands and be like, oh my God, you took someone's life, versus because you could never do something like that.
He took 2 women's lives.
Right.
That's so insane. With his hands. This is an incredible, I mean, this mild-mannered guy in yellow over here is an awful human being. Thanks so much, love. I appreciate it. The things he's done are just so vile, but incredibly violent with his hands. And he is gang affiliated. So.
Oh.
This is now the famous picture that's been put out that he just took.
Yes, John. Did you?
See.
Where do you live? What state? You from El Salvador? Is that where you're from? Oh, yeah. No, El Salvador. Is that where you live? Yeah.
Yep.
Victor Antonio Martinez-Hernandez, correct? Yeah. Did you ride a bicycle earlier? Did you ride a bike?
Busy.
You're busy.
Did you hear him say ride a bike? What? I'm sorry. That's pretty clear English, buddy.
Was he riding a bike? Like, is that just him asking?
That was his motive of true crime over here.
Yeah.
His mode of transportation.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait till the Spanish speaker gets in.
What happened?
What happened? What happened? I'm sorry. I thought you didn't speak or understand English and you need an interpreter. Sorry, what? Let me tell you what happened, buddy.
You got a warrant. You ever? Oh wait, let the Spanish speaker.
David wants to we're able to find a Spanish speaker for trying to find a murder suspect out here.
You think he understood that?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Hearing the murder suspect on the thing?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
This is the point he finds out this is about Rachel, potentially?
Rachel. Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's when he pursed his lips.
You may have to.
Who's in the scene?
Johnny is student for physics en route to Tulsa.
Hold on to your pants. You got the bras on. You got them? There. You got a cage in your car?
I do.
You go set him in the cage.
Go put the monster in a cage. Oh, that's okay, Sunday. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you coming in. And that was the last second that Victor Antonio Martinez-Hernandez breathed any air outside of jail. Right there. That was the moment his life changed forever, when he sat down and they locked him in.
That's crazy.
I know.
But in the best way.
In the best way. I'm going to buzz past this because this is just... There's some conversation here that happens that I found interesting. I'm just going to get to it, though. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, no.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
I screwed up. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, sorry about that, guy.
I got a prank call.
I wanted to fast forward it again, but hesitant. How does she cop with those nails? I love that.
What?
Did you see her nails?
No.
Oh my God. She checks the time on her
Do not
watch.
rewind. I'll look. I'll look on my own. Don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm not rewinding, but I mean, they are claws and I love it.
Oh, I love that.
Check back, check when you get a second.
Got you. Hang on.
I just heard from LFT and she said to keep going.
You're good. I'm just wrapping presents. I have my mic down here, so we'll go as long as you want to.
What are you wrapping presents for? This is so exciting.
April's birthday month.
Yay! It is April birthday month.
Oh, it's Merp's birthday today, by the way.
Whose?
Merp.
Is it?
Yeah.
do you need?
I wanna speak to my friend.
Okay. I don't think.
What? He wants to what? I'm sorry, he wants to speak to whom? That was pretty clear English. Are you looking for an attorney now?
I think that's what's happening right now. What do you need?
I wanna speak to my friend.
Okay. I don't think that's what's happening right now. Okay? Okay.
Don't get sick.
Whoa, I know. I was trying not to react.
Who does he want to speak to? Missy says.
I couldn't hear. I think he says his friend, but I'm not positive. Selective English, right? That is so true. It's like my grandfather had selective hearing.
So did mine, but he heard you if you came at him, I tell you that.
And so did mine. Or if he needed something and you were going to answer him, he knew exactly what the hell you were saying. You didn't need no hearing aids.
Yeah, but you'd call his name for 25 minutes and he wouldn't answer you.
Nope. Ah! 23 minutes. Your dad does too. I'm a puffin.
Is the vehicle still there? Is it a 79 or no?
That's what you thought he said, so okay, good. I'm glad.
Canine 30 will be headed to the 78. Canine 30. Take 40, can we have another unit meet us out here to clear the supply? David 304, switch over.
I'm 97 on that.
This is where some interesting conversation
I'm
happens.
blocking traffic. Going southbound.
Is that right? For fix? What was that?
In relation to my to the juvenile call that I was on.
Gosh damn it! She just got on a for a fucking auto pad. That was their Spanish speaker, right? 406.
And the victim that is bleeding from the head, but he is breathing.
Right,
if we can have and just step it up.
Spanish speaker just got stuck on an auto pad. She just rolled up.
The one that's bleeding in the head.
Legally, are they allowed to take him before the Spanish-speaking interpreter comes? Like, are they allowed to take him to jail and wait there?
Well, they do.
Oh, they
I'm
do?
assuming. Yeah.
Do they have to, though, I'm wondering? Or could they potentially take him and have the interpreter meet him there?
I showed him the photo. There's 5 people in your bar. That's not him. Like, you didn't.
I was looking at him like, no, that's him.
That's sure that's
I was like, smile.
Yeah.
He goes,
let me see your teeth.
I'm like, yeah, that's him. I
Yeah,
saw
so
the
but
teeth.
he's in fact he started the 10s.
I see your teeth, buddy. Yeah, that's you. If you had choppers that are that messed up, that's basically DNA at this point.
Yeah, he is.
It's basically DNA.
Confirms 18 street gang members.
He said apparently possible serial rapist or whatever.
But like, the cool part is we got that from Spin the Tube genealogy.
Yeah, the genealogy. Can we run him on teletype and have them send the hit?
You said what? I'm sorry.
I just ate a bug.
He just ate a
I've already
bug.
verified warrant, but if they can run it again,
Want me to run it?
yeah, get the hit and get a confirmation. We got to do it for our break.
Hey, 104, Marlon,
They'll just have to send the hit to Maryland. So it's full extradition. I actually have a picture of the warrant.
It's going to be adult, white male, Hispanic. Last name is Hernandez. Other last name is Martinez. So it's Martinez-Hernandez. First name is Victor. Comments going. Middle name is Antonio. His date of birth is 09/19/2000.
Are you still forward to get on the IFW which is now?
It's our something for the chin.
Okay, is it a black male?
It's not something visual.
Alright, I think there's a good possibility that that's Isaiah or Goldie's walking around that area.
I know, he's so young.
Phone number
Well,
on
we
there.
think
He's
he's
nonverbal.
connected
I don't
to more
think
than just that.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, he'll get, that was just the first hit. And they tracked him. He's been in LA, Miami, Maryland, New York.
Are these local cops then that just got sent the information? Or did they go there
Yes.
directly? Okay.
No, these are Tulsa.
Okay.
Then they extradited him to Maryland, which that's a fun video to watch. All of those, the Harford County Sheriff. I think literally they were like, if you're above 6'4", we want you to go pick him up, because it's a great video to watch him get off the plane with all these guys around him. And I love it. I'm going to rewind that for 1 second because it gives his whereabouts.
Okay.
Possibility that that's Isaiah or Goldie's walking around that area. I'll put his mom's phone number
Well,
on
we
there.
think
He's
he's connected
nonverbal. I
to more
don't
than
think
just that.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, he'll get, that was just the first hit. And they tracked him. He's been in LA, Miami, Maryland, New York.
You've been running for a minute.
Like just training. He's traveling around. He's.
Hey, Frank 101, would you, we're going to have one right now, South Carolina, all the way from Morin.
10-4, go ahead.
You so breathy, but this might turn into a 30 again in traffic.
Shut up.
So, okay, I wanted to hear that. They don't even know about Virginia yet. Okay. So he has been Florida, California, Maryland, New York, Oklahoma, and Virginia. He's transient, and they had a warrant from El Salvador for him for killing a woman there.
What are those just places he's traveled, or did he commit crimes in all those places?
Those are the places that they know he's been. They don't. I don't know if he's committed any crimes in LA we know, and Maryland we know.
Right.
The others we don't know.
Okay.
They haven't been. But I'll tell you what, I hope that they're like running things now,
Right.
to find out. My guess is, well, I don't know. I'm
Sounds like
uneducated.
a
I'm not getting
lifelong
into it.
criminal. It wouldn't surprise me if it does pop, even if it's like, breaking and entering or something like that. Not
Yeah,
necessarily as severe as like Rachel's case, but it wouldn't
but
surprise me if there were petty crimes too.
that's what LA is marked as B&E,
Yeah, right.
which
Yeah.
is so crazy because it should be like attempted rape. It should be
Right.
assault.
I wonder though, potentially, if because it was on a young girl, if the family didn't want her to testify, if they just did it as a breaking and entering.
I wonder that as well.
Like if it was
And
the
that's
family's decision not to do it because they didn't want to put her through a trial.
9 years old is ridiculously young.
Yeah.
And I think you're absolutely right. And I see that ish.
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, you're going to care for your child before you're going to care for him. So I get that.
I also wonder though too if just the potential of him going away for this and for the El Salvador killing, that they're like, at this point there's no point in putting her out there for this when he's already going away for bigger crimes.
That makes sense too. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think, and I've said this before, but I think this is why Rachel's this conviction is so important, because everyone else's crime hinges on him going to prison for Rachel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the woman in El Salvador, her murder is unanswered in El Salvador. I mean, that sucks. And he did terrible things to her too.
Well, and there's so many, so it's almost like if he gets put away for life for Rachel's case, there's a lot of other people that are getting that life sentence for justice for them as well, even though not on paper.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I mean, I don't know what they're going for as far as, they have him, all the charges that he has. I don't see how he would live out his terms. He's going first and second degree murder, first and second degree rape, kidnapping. All they carry hefty, they're all felonies and they carry hefty terms in prison. So
does Maryland have because like here in Minnesota, for instance, if you're convicted of first degree murder, you get an automatic life sentence. Does Maryland have something like that? Or is it kind of just hit or miss depending on what the prosecution goes for?
To be honest with you, if I answer that question, I'm probably going to give you the wrong answer. So I'm going to defer and have to research that question because honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Question. I didn't know till Adam was guilty and they're like, well, life sentence. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, even though there's a sentencing hearing in the state of Minnesota, it's an automatic life sentence for first degree. And I was like, oh, great.
Is it true life sentence or is it the 40 years?
I believe it's life.
Okay, so it's true life.
Yep, true life without the opportunity for parole or whatever.
Good. Well, he's exactly where he belongs. I hope he's miserable. The thing that frightens me with Victor is being a associated gang member already.
Yeah. Is that in El Salvador or here?
That was El Salvador.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's pretty easy, once you're in one, to establish yourself another gang. I mean, I'm assuming it can't be that difficult for a 5'2" that's in prison. I'm sure that I mean, there's does anybody ever watch JD Delay?
No.
God, that's a guy that hey, young Wheezy. That's a guy that I would love Victor to meet.
Ooh. He must
Yeah.
be nice then.
Yeah. But he's a YouTuber now. He's a great guy now.
Oh.
He's a great guy now. And he, but he has his prison stories. And he's an interesting fella. And he's the kind of guy you want as your neighbor because your ass is safe with him around. The police. Just don't even worry about he'll handle it. He'll handle it. You don't have to worry.
We've got him in custody. Temporal, I appreciate it. Send it confirmation now.
It's been a while since I had to get out here. I had a case 7 years ago. Grandpa's guy got out back in and moved into a house at 56 Defense. And it's not right. So kind of followed him around, watched him go to the money remitters and all this stuff. Then he's having another guy that lived in the house go to the money remitters.
How does she do that?
I don't know.
That's still playing 406. I'm sorry.
You want to read that?
Yeah. So LFT just sent us a text message and it says, in Maryland, individuals convicted of first-degree murder face a mandatory sentence of life in prison with the possibility of parole or life in prison without the possibility of parole. So it says here's a more detailed breakdown. Mandatory life sentence for first-degree murder convictions with the possibility of parole. Life without parole. Inmates must serve 25 years minus any credits before parole consideration. Let's see. If a life sentence without parole is sought but not imposed, inmates must serve. Okay. Life with parole, inmates sentenced to life with the possibility of parole are not eligible for parole consideration until they have served 15 years minus any confinement credits. So the only difference in Maryland and Minnesota is the fact that you guys have it with parole and we don't. Yours has the option of getting a life sentence with parole. Yes.
Which I think he thinks he's going to get. I think he thinks he's going to be out in a few years. Magic. I think that he thinks he's going to be out and about. And you couldn't be more wrong. Because, first of all, a life sentence is life sentence your entire life.
Right.
And then if you happen to get parole at, 130, we're going to ship you back to El Salvador where you can serve there. And those prisons are no joke. I wish we had the prison that they have down there. They literally walk around in boxers. That's it. They share a cell with 50, 60 other inmates. One cell. Their outside is actually like inside a cell with holes in the ceiling to get sunlight, but that's it. And it's like 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's just a horrible existence. He should be there. But
yeah.
He will live and I say cushy. It's really not cushy. I'm sure it's awful in prison. It just bothers me that he gets, he's afforded the liberties that
one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to make it more uncomfortable for him. Like no commissary.
Well, that and maybe he'll just get a huge roommate, if you know what I'm saying.
I hope so. I really hope so. Big fella.
Yeah.
Big fella.
With all the fixins.
You betcha.
He was wanted. He was in MS-13. There's East Coast program and West Coast program. There's the West Coast program, but he was the number 3 in the West Coast program. Or in the East Coast.
How did we get this guy's number?
From Maryland. in the report, we just make a head check. What that means. I can't remember what part it is. There's a part that has a lot of that stuff. I'll have to take head check the car, confirm the warrant, here's the rest. Yeah, this is weird. Did my assignment. Indian.
Are we going to be interrogating him at all? No? Okay, just basic information.
Yep. But I think Brian got most of that. We'll write it up Monday when we get back. I'll do an FI on it. You guys have to do it.
That's pretty simple. Okay. I'll go ahead and start the thing.
You want me to? Good.
Those nails, Mal.
Oh, nice.
Yes. All right, cool. I'll snap a photo and send it. Like do a portrait. Might open up that possibility.
Yeah, I took one of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
Uh,
We gotta look at the real quick.
I didn't take
Oh, look at all that shadow. You need more light? Right there.
I didn't have a headlamp on. That's what you're
There
asking.
you go. You see my big ass shadows in the way.
By the head. You want me to send a picture out to them? I'll send it to Andy.
That's what I'm doing right now. All right, do me a favor. Let me see your teeth.
Oh, you understood that, huh?
What's wrong or what's so unique about his teeth?
Well, according to to Officer Delmont, he's got some fucked up choppers.
Ooh, okay.
Right? I think he's going to jazz up Missy.
Yes, it is.
How many years ago?
Be my first video.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So, well, anxious to
Road
see how
trip
it
somewhere.
goes.
Well,
I should be able to get midnight again. You said El Salvador is where he's from?
yes.
I hope so.
Yeah, state road.
That guy's like a walking switchblade or a Swiss Army knife. He's got like all the gadgets on him.
That's like me and my purse or my work bag.
He might. Sunday, you're right. I would assume that he would in order to survive.
Is that something though that potentially, if you are already in a gang, does it make it harder to join a different gang in prison, or do you just kind of do what you got to do, or do they let you? I just don't know if there's like
I think it's to do what you got to do, and I don't think they care
where you were before.
I mean, yeah, I think in, and I'm going to use a stupid example, but like Bloods versus Crips, that probably makes a difference. But I don't think I don't get that there's subsectors of
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice experience.
International criminal.
There you go.
Were you here when we done Wizard? We from El Salvador. That was number 3 in the East Coast. MS.
I don't think I was here yet.
He turned. The last that they told me, they had 6 indictments for murder.
tell you this. I just listened to Tucker Carlson interview the new president of El Salvador.
Oh, I bet that was good.
It was good. It's actually, because like El Salvador right now has the is the safest country murder rate is the safest country in the Western Hemisphere.
Oh,
That's been in the last 2 years since this guy took over.
Well, yeah, because they're all coming over here.
Since he left, is that what they said?
Yeah. No shit. You have to align with somebody in prison for your safety unless you want to live in. Oh, that makes sense. I was talking about JD Delay wheel before you got in here.
So what's the specific unit? There's so many.
I'm SID assigned to FBI Indian Country.
He's wearing a yellow shirt.
Correct.
You're what?
I float around.
Oh, okay.
I'm with the FBI Safe Streets Task Force.
Okay.
So that's where Steve and I met. And she was working with me, and then McGirt happened, and we both went up to Indian Country.
He's small.
And I went back down to Safe Streets. So most of my stuff
Yeah.
is Safe Streets does like violent crime, drugs and gangs. Most of my stuff is crimes against children, because I do that. But anytime there's something like this,
Delicate Sunday.
it's
Delicate.
no different than like you find that partner you work well with.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter at that point. It's just tell me where you need me. I'll just hang out. So.
What's your badge?
I know that's true, Wheel.
There you go.
They've had to skip. Nobody that might that could be
Probably. Yeah. How long you been out?
This got Taylor's in December.
Okay. How you like
So I think what we're gonna do is once they get him
I
into
like it.
transport, I'll cut it off for tonight.
Okay. Sounds good.
How's that?
It's busy.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right.
Shit show.
Yes, please hit that thumbs up for us. That's the most important thing that can help us.
You got kiddos?
I do. Yeah, two boys, 5 and 7.
So when do you come on shift?
So squad meeting is at 8:45.
Okay. So you get to have dinner and say goodbye. Okay, that's not terrible.
Put them in the bed, and then they're asleep while I'm at work, and then I get to come home and be like, hey. I'm just kidding.
That's not terrible.
No. And I chose graveyard for that reason.
Yeah, no, it's smart.
Look at her momming.
What about you? You got kiddos?
I do. I have, got nothing. I got,
We'll be hollering around here in a minute. I just on the phone. I'll think back.
just relax, though. Working off this game. I have an 18-month-old and a just turned 5.
Okay.
5 months.
Oh my gosh.
5-year-old and they are, that's almost fun.
I know it takes a long time for them to get these reports in order before they can take him.
I'd love to tell you there's normal. Normally, it's your stereotypical 8 to 5 type thing, but with the understanding that this stuff happens. So, it's not all the time. It's not terrible, but we're
I love that these superheroes are out fighting crime while we're
you
sleeping.
stay on graveyard.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I know you're just figuring out what it is you like and what you don't. But you have a goal or a goal place you'd like to meet up at some point.
I like the mental health unit.
Okay. Do you have background in that area, or what? Why that?
Okay, we don't need her resume. I feel
So,
kind of bad. Like that's a lot of personal information here. Hold on.
Daddy, sorry, it's dinner or whatever. But like up here, yeah. Why do you do that? That's kind of awful. Her hair, and instead of seeing her, you see something that she's wearing. It's like I don't want to do that.
Right.
So I appreciated kind of his.
And if you guys heard that, he said he verified. They have everything.
No problem, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
He was on the phone with Harper County Sheriff. Booking plane tickets. No, they're not.
We're actually going to fly from Maryland down here tomorrow.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Go Sunday.
So
She's stuck on that auto pad.
there you go, Mal. They did fly out. Harford County did fly out to
Okay.
Tulsa, probably to ID and interrogate whatever. They did question him with an attorney at some point.
Yeah, they also said there was FBI there too, so I almost wonder if it could have been the FBI that was working with Hartford County too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they definitely were.
yeah, they said that earlier in the video too, that they were FBI.
Yeah, FBI has been involved. Well, it was the FBI, the BAU, Maryland State Police, Harford County Sheriff was the lead, but
Right.
all of those others were like integral parts of making sure that, they caught him and it'll stick.
Right.
Whenever you get to
What I was laughing at is though when he said tickets booked, I thought they meant for Victor, and I was like, he flew Conair back. And everybody's like, I cannot believe he got off the plane, and some of the comments are hilarious. I cannot believe that he flew on a private jet. Did you want him sitting next to you on Delta?
Right.
Did you? What do you?
At least I'd
He's
have
an
more
international-
room if he was sitting next to me.
True story. Well, we just put him in the upper, stuff him up there.
In the bins.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just stuff him up there. But yeah, I was like, of course they flew on Conair. He's an international criminal who's incredibly violent. I do not want him next to me on Delta.
Right.
Or Spirit.
Well, especially not there. Glove box.
In the glove box. I know I keep teasing that I can put him in my tote bag for
He'd be on your
for
carry.
court. Yeah, he can fit in my tote bag. I'll
You should
hand him
make a
off the
little
wheel.
stick figure and tape it on your bag. With just his head popping out.
Yellow shirt.
Yeah.
What a goofball. That's Oopsie. I'm gonna say this once, and I hope you hear it loud and damn clear. Shut the hell up with the apology. Don't apologize. I'm so sorry. Don't you dare apologize. You handle your stuff. We got it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep. Morin had taken number 1. It was confirmed. He was arrested. Yep. As soon as she gets to a stopping point, we'll follow you down and get booked in. Show me how to do the property.
Okay. We'll work it out.
Yeah. Because we generally, I'll have one market that my guys are we take it straight to the U.S. market. You get to skip. They do it. Somebody else gets it. Yeah, we'll get down there. We'll get that money turned in. Property put in the bag.
Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe Tulsa County has a Spanish speaker. We'll see you down there.
All right. So he doesn't. He's not ours, so he didn't have designated.
He does. He's a William unit. You wanna?
They should all be on the thing, right? I mean, I guess I won't say that they're following us.
No, just put us down. They did their own thing.
Okay.
This is just transport. She doesn't say anything. And they wind up taking him to, I can fast forward it for a minute and just show you.
Okay.
We'll chain him to the bench. We'll get there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to probably call him when you get there.
See, he was speaking English. I don't know what that noise is in the background, but all I can think of in my head is they're taking big rocks and making them into little rocks.
I was like hypnotized. It was like almost making me fall asleep. It was like
I know. It's very rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like big rocks into little rocks.
Do I need to go pick up a different one from Tulsa?
Other than the fucking. Oh, actually, we only take the green piece of paper this time. And I'm like, I was here yesterday and I gave you pink and it was fine. Oh, that was the night shift. This is your 2 to 5 shift. And normally we're. Yeah.
Where'd he go? Let's see.
You've already got the A and B, right?
Yeah. I got what you need down here.
I'm trying to see. This is just them doing the paperwork and stuff for the arrest. So we can stop screen sharing for that. It is crazy to me to hear some of the stuff. Oh, hold on. Let me put LFT's message up here. Pardon my lack of. Oh, love, don't worry about it. Good gravy. Deal with what you have to. You're eating. A French bread pizza. Ooh, nice. Thanks, Delana. We need pizza. I love how you got this footage. I'm so glad to see him caught. His eyes showed it all. I'm praying that Rachel is at peace. Oh, me too. Watching down on her babies and her family stays strong. Me too, Jennifer. Jennifer Heine Ho. That's my prayer as well, is peace for the family. Will you stop worrying? Just stop worrying. You could say anything right now and you're forgiven. So don't even worry about it. You take care of your life
Well, speak
and
for
important
yourself.
things. Huh?
Speak for yourself.
All right. Only for me, Mallory says you have to work harder.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming up and hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. What are you up to over on Malicious Intent?
Not a damn thing.
No?
No, I'm probably going to do pre-record soon, but I'm kind of...
Are you taking a break right now?
Yeah, more of just YouTube's been a very toxic place, and it's kind of
Agreed.
given me the ick. So I have a few cases like prezzied up and stuff like that, but I just haven't done the recordings yet. I am going to be doing an interview with Katie at some point once I can get back down to Winona.
That's so cool. I look forward to watching that.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'll probably cry a lot. Katie will probably cry a lot, and she's gonna have like the creative direction of it, so it should be a good one.
I love that.
But other than that, I just
she said she has a really quick question. Mallory has a great heart. Oh, she sure does. Thank you for helping our girl. Hope Dexter and your mom are doing well.
Dexter's just as big of a asshole as usual, but
I love Dexter. He is not an asshole. He's adorable.
No, he definitely is he's 8 now, so he's stuck in his ways. So like we'll like ask him if he wants to do something, and then if he doesn't, he'll growl at us. So like he answers yes and no. We'll be like, do you have to go potty? And you start to walk up to him, and if he'll growl if he doesn't want to go out. And he chooses what treats he wants. So like you give him a biscuit, but he wanted a different type of treat. He'll take it in his mouth and then spit it out onto the floor and then look at you still.
I love that he knows what he wants and he's going to boss you bitches around.
Well, the issue with that is that he's like a little fat Tootsie Roll. Like he can't be gaining much more weight healthily. I know. It's insane. But yeah, and then mom's doing well. She, like I said, she retired 2 years ago, and then she lived with my grandpa before he passed for about a year. Now she volunteers at our local hospital once a week, and she's just
nice.
Living the life. So
Maybe MK's long lost win.
Oh my gosh.
MK
terrible.
MK is known for his growling as well when thrown a biscuit. He prefers steak. She threw handwritten notes in the bag when she ran out. Oh God. Jeez. She sends me a picture. Like I don't believe her. Right? I don't believe her.
That was for me.
Oh, that was
remember
for you?
She has it was for me because she has to remember she has to work harder for my affection.
This is true. This is true. I'm easy. You are not.
Yeah. Exactly. Tia Dash is easy.
Amen. Amen.
And now we end.
And we'll be cutting that out. I just had Sunday off of cooking dinner because I already made him homemade blueberry pancakes, hash brown sausage, and cheesy eggs before he left for work this morning. Oh my God, Delina. Don't you want Delina as a mom? She dotes on her kids just the way that I do. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love my legend.
Oh yeah.
And I hope that he had a great day and that he's home safe, sound, and relaxed.
All of his accomplishments are so fun to watch.
They really are. And the best is, and I get videos from Delana like in the summertime when they're vacationing, and it just says underneath of it, he's living his best life. And he really is. Like he's just chilling and they're at the beach. And I just listen, that kid is going to do big things. And I'm so excited to be on his team and watching it and rooting him on. It's very cool. LFT, I was waiting for your question. Yeah, where did you run to?
I would also like to see a video of you running if you could, please.
She's a fine runner. I just had this conversation last night. Am not. And if you see me running, then please run in the opposite direction. Something bad is happening if I'm running.
Or trip you so that I can run fast.
Well, it's not a race, so you'll definitely win.
Well, it's a race if there's something bad coming behind you.
This is true.
Oh no.
I'm not talking to either one of y'all right this second.
I was the mean one. He is the nice one.
Well, first of all,
up here. I love how she comes up here to tell us she's not going to talk to us.
Oh no.
I love you enough that I can tell you all that. But first of all, I just TT'd because I'm human, and then I heard the thing about blueberry pancakes. I couldn't see the chat and stuff, and I go, I bet that's Delana. It's Sunday night. It's breakfast for dinner. It's a Southern thing. Everyone does it. Two, so sorry about that. Everything will be fine. And it was the New York thing.
Words.
The New York thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever picked up on that before. Did we miss that?
No, we knew it.
Okay, I just didn't know. I just think I maybe had a brain fart.
The one I missed, to be honest with you, is Miami.
Wait, they said Miami? What page was
They
that?
said Miami first. Miami, LA, Maryland, New York, Oklahoma, and then we can add Virginia because we know that.
Hold on. Well, then how did we miss that on the... Okay, wait. So that's before when they asked, how do we get this guy's number? And they say from Maryland. So that was like shortly-ish before that, right? Where they listed where he had been.
It was around that time. I don't know if it was before or right after.
Yeah.
Well, I would like y'all to know my handwritten notes, and I do not mean this. I mean this in a comical way. You know, when I was like trying to write it in Spanish, and I was like, like I'm looking at, and it was like something. He said something, and then when the guy comes to be like, "Dude, just unlock your damn phone," you know, that guy, he had said something, and I'm like right here. I'm looking where I at 20 at timestamp 23:01:26. Female asked Victor, y'all, I made this into French, and the first word I wrote in French and the second word my version of Spanish. And then Victor responds, Carlos. Like, telefono? No telefono. Say? No, that's French.
No, but he's, he says he wants to speak to his friend. He clearly, his English is not bad.
No, but V says something like discussing phone. I'm just telling you, like I was trying to read. A guy in all khaki walks up from parking lot with officer, takes phone from the quote unquote doorman out front and hands it to the, I guess, bald guy. That's your phone right there. Just, and then it goes to like discussing phone. Ask Victor something about
that's
it.
not my phone. No.
And Mark something trying to unlock phone, and then Victor says no passcode, and then I wrote that bald guy says or something. Oh, that's the one that I didn't know. The bald detective goes like, we just need 4 numbers, 4 digits. Yeah. And then the phone's unlocked, and then I go, Victor gave number/code in Spanish and handed it. Like my notes are. I'm going to hell. But my notes are so funny. I'm like, say bien, no hablo. Why are we like, I am one whole melting pot in these
Yeah.
Instead of notes.
We'll work on your Spanish.
Yeah, I can help you.
Well, I'm back at La Casa.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
And
I'm so glad. Is
Is
everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because the chat was praying for you.
Yes, thank y'all.
So-
And sorry, I kind of saw that, but I had to jump in the car, and I made it to you about, when you head out of town, like where you go get close to kind of like Grady White and stuff. That way.
Yeah.
I made it basically there, and then turned around.
Okay.
Everything's.
You can tell me about it. You can tell us about it.
But no, I am very. But no, I know I don't have to be, but I am. That was just unanticipated, like not expected, and that's just a bad look, and I don't like doing that kind of stuff, regardless.
A bad look, girl. This is real life. When it happens, it happens. And I just didn't want to be tasteless and continue if you needed someone, and I was going to shut it down, and the chat was like, shut it down. We're good.
And then I
so
was like,
don't even worry.
And then I was like, "Mouth, here's a stream over."
Sorry, my phone started playing music. Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, is that someone's specific ringtone, or are you just shooting Spotify?
No, it started playing a random video off of Facebook.
That's what happened to Teresa's last night when she was on with us. It must be us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at Ima Poppin. She is so pretty. Every time I'm in Queens, I'm like, I love her hair. She's so pretty. Like,
oh my gosh, is that really? I just zoomed it in.
Isn't she pretty? Yeah. She's beautiful.
I don't mean this in a creepy way, but I'm on my phone and I zoomed in. Is that really that's the best looking braid I've ever seen? Like, look how, you don't even have flyaways in that.
Flyaways. Oh, Lord. All right, you guys, we're going to end this. I thank you so much for joining us this evening to go over Victor's body cam. I don't know that we're going to do the paperwork portion of it. I think the important part we saw, you can clearly hear he speaks English pretty clearly when he decides to speak. And I think he understands far more than he claims.
I can tell you one funny thing that they did say. So they arrived at the police station if anyone goes back and looks at it, I believe it's approximately the 23:55:10 mark. So they arrive at the police station, and then papers. Wait, there was something funny. Where was this? Let me look at my notes. Do you remember how much money he had on him?
No, it wasn't much.
Property info. I wrote down $183.
Oh, because he just got paid. Yeah, I remember that.
Because
he just got paid.
Because it was like they were counting up change. So there's a gray belt. I wrote down a gray belt, 23:59:50. Made up something like working on the charge or something. ... Gray belt, a knife, blue sunglasses, some gray necklace. Oh wait, maybe it's not 183. Maybe it's cash $83 plus.
Yeah, that makes more sense. It wasn't much.
Yeah, so the cash. I'm sorry. A couple lines above, I have cash as $83 plus $1.34 in change.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just gets, handcuffed to the bench and against the white.
Yeah, and he just sits there very uncomfortably. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a knife on him, and his necklace had a weapon. As well.
Yeah. And the woman who we can see on the body cam, which officer is that? Belmont. Okay, I wrote Belmont throughout my handwritten notes. So
it's D as in dog.
Okay.
Belmont.
Her expressions are
priceless. Yeah, they're great.
Smile. No, let me see. Is that you? No, that's
she shouldn't. She's like me. She should never play poker. She should never play poker. She's amazing. I told you I have a girl crush on her. I really like her.
She really did.
I love I love women who are powerful and know their own strength and are good in their skin. And like that to me, I admire that. I love that. Those are people I want to be friends with because they just like I love it. I love it. I have a
And
dog that's whining.
thank you, Missy. And actually, Sunday Doodles, I also agree with that too. I do think. I'm actually curious if anything ever pops up. If someone decides to come forward with anything, if his stuff in CODIS gets a hit again for something that was even never reported at the time.
We were talking about that. I agree. It'll be this case hinges on his being this. Sorry, my dog is distracting me. I apologize. Tia, did you notice her looking at Victor straight in the eyes? That was my favorite part. I stopped it there, Wheel. That's my favorite part.
I think she looks at him like you look at like those things at the fair where they guess your weight, or you have to like punch, the punching bag. You know what I mean? Like, see, and I feel like she's looking at him, like I'm about to knock your face off, like your head off your shoulders. Like, keep it up.
About to dominate something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's cool. I really like her. All right, you guys, we're going to shut it down. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Court will be tomorrow. Hi, Princess.
Updating as much as we can.
Right.
Tia will be sending me or us updates, and we'll be posting. I feel like we haven't done as much because the community posts would be overwhelming on YouTube. You know what I mean? When you get like boom, boom, boom sometimes. So we've basically been saving any updates for YouTube. Tia didn't really know this, but.
No, I didn't know this. We should be posting them on X, though.
Yeah, like it's typically Twitter, X or Twitter. And then like kind of those go in the Facebook groups. And then it was kind of like, then we recap it all on the YouTube. So just
in the evening.
Yeah.
Monday night at 10 p.m. I'm hoping the invitation still stands from Ashley Banfield. I will be live with her. We will try and hi, Criminality. Hello, Miss T. We will be
together.
together.
Y'all want to make that? I know Criminality does.
We are going to, hey, Rhiannon. We are going to try to go live a little bit earlier tomorrow night. Unless I hear that I'm not going to be on Ashley Banfield and we're going to do it another night. We're going to go a little bit earlier tomorrow after court to do live reporting. Tuesday, I'm not sure if we're going live because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So I probably will go live, honestly. This is important to me. So I probably will go live. It is just another day, but
do you want to open one of your presents?
Do what?
I said, do you want to open one of your presents?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
No. No. It's not my birthday. I won't have anything to open on my birthday.
If you want to send me multiple presents on my birthday, I'll open one early, LFT.
I did open one early and I wear it to court. She sent me a beautiful necklace.
Technically,
I'm a puffin.
Doesn't remember it, y'all, but she's opened too early.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer. All right, you guys, we will keep you posted. Look for YouTube posts, but really most of our stuff is going to be on X and in the Facebook group for right now until we do our lives. And at night when we do our lives, we'll catch up on everything. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the Tuesday is my birthday.
Yeah.
It's the day I get my tooth filled.
Ooh.
Chipping my tooth and looking like the freaking Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
You have a chip tooth in the front?
Yes, it's my front tooth. I told you.
Mallory,
Holy.
have the two of us met? But I'm glad. Well, I know that's a pain in the butt to do, but don't talk. I love it. Okay, yeah, no, actually, I support you in that endeavor. Welcome, welcome. Table for like 6 of us.
Yeah. Dumb, dumber, dumbest, dummy, dumberest, everything.
But
Stupid.
and that was a lot of good info that y'all gave.
All right, cool. Well, you did a lot of work on this, going through the video, so we appreciate you.
Are you talking to LFT?
What? I'm gonna talk to you in 5 minutes.
All right, guys, have a good night. We'll catch up with you. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Enjoy your Sunday and be safe.
Thanks so much, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Y'all.